My phone is out in the front room. Here's the timer. We're timing our times.
Want me to grab it?
If you don't mind.
Sure.
Whoa!
Blows.
Grazie. What's the camera look like? Bow. Grab that other. Or you can grab Christina's.
Tune in when I have to finish the story.
What?
Looks not clear for once.
Let's see.
I want my Bucks to go after your guys as head coach. You guys just let go. Mike Grable.
I mean, he's not a bad coach.
Yeah, you guys just you guys never had a quarterback.
Oh goodness. Do we want to wait 6.5 minutes? No, let's save. Oh goodness.
Goodness gracious, great ball.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. This is what really happened. Oh my god.
I gotta finish the story. Come on, guys.
Oh my god.
Finish the story.
Finish the story. This has been like
You let me know.
the most mid
C plus to B minus.
Royal Rumble I've ever watched. I'm zipping up my hoodie from my CM Punk shirt.
Well, if Punk wasn't bragging for the last 5 minutes, he might have won.
Right? Yeah. Stop talking about how
He just
you didn't wait 10 years to beat Dusty's kid.
and you were happy you did a pedigree. Whoa.
Oh gosh.
Whoa.
Okay. We really need to. I really need to fix this.
Maybe
this
we
whole
should-
transparent.
Maybe we should start it off like
Thing.
positive and negatives, and then we'll go into each match, and then I'll just conclude the whole thing.
So let's. Is Bleacher Report going to give us a? Okay, yeah. Let's start at the top. Here we go. See what's going on here. So Start off with the women's match. I think I may have called that one.
Did you?
Maybe. I don't know.
Who'd you say? Did you say Bailey?
No, winning it. I don't even think we picked a winner.
No, I just picked Jade Cargill to be in it.
Yeah.
So.
And
Did I want her to
ended
win?
up 28th.
Absolutely.
She was number 28.
Should have won.
We said 29 or 30.
But side note to Jade, she was probably the best thing out of the whole Rumble.
And AJ Lee didn't show up. A little sad about that.
Eh.
Liv Morgan, number 30. That pretty much rounds out, the big surprises with the women's match is Liv come back and
Jordan Grace.
Jade comes in 28. Jordan Grace, number 5.
She showed out pretty good.
TNA Knockouts champion with the belt to the ring, which just solidifies the fact that TNA is now part of the universe.
Part of TKO.
Yeah. Bailey was in it quite a while. Had the longest run out of all of them.
Then the inflatable wacky arm guys are going to start showing up again now.
The wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man.
She's a hugger.
Can we bring back babyface Bailey? Like, I'm down for that.
All she's going to do is beat Io Sky at Mania. Whoa.
Because,
What a match.
Damage Plan is pretty much done at this point. Like,
Damage
that's
Control, yeah.
Damage Plan.
Damage Plan?
I'm thinking of it.
It sounds like a band.
It was a band.
Was it?
Yeah, with Dimebag and Damage Plan. Oh, here we go.
Go Damage
We
Plan.
go from Alabama to Damage Plan in one night.
With Randy
where we're
Owens.
going. Oh, play me some mountain music. R-Truth was in the Women's Rumble for 8 seconds until Adam
Quite
Cole
an impact.
kicked his ass out.
Yeah, quite an impact. Made so much sense.
The women's Rumble was
Jade Cargill should have won. But hey.
Yeah, I'm with that. Jade Cargill should have won. Somebody finally got in Pat McAfee's ear and told him it's Cargill, not Cargill. Did you hear that one?
I did.
Who's Jade Cargill? That was bad.
Jade Cargill.
Final 3, Morgan, Cargill, and Bailey. After some fighting on the apron, Bailey was able to get the win and earn a title shot at WrestleMania.
She's going to fight Io, and Jade's going to get that World Heavyweight title shot against Rhea.
Right,
I'll be happy to see that match at Mania.
Whoever's rating this on Bleacher Report said, out of the handful of women's Rumbles we've witnessed, this was one of the best. It had great spots, fun surprises, and a couple of returns, and unique eliminations. Crowd was hot, superstars were energetic, and the announcers were on point. Everything about it worked. Grade A. I'll agree. One of the best women's Rumbles I've seen.
Yes, and disappointingly, but not disappointing, that was probably the best thing out of the whole Rumble.
Yeah, that's the highlight.
The women's Rumble.
It lasted.
I thought I'd never say that, but yes, it was.
The whole women's Rumble lasted an hour, almost an hour, 2 minutes.
They really drug it out.
And out of the 4-hour pay-per-view, that was the highlight. The other 3 hours were
they really
filler
drug it
and
out.
fluff, and
I mean, yeah, you had your Universal and United States, but the way they.
Yeah.
We'll get into that though, but yeah, the women's Rumble match was probably the best, if not next to the best thing out of the whole thing.
Naomi got a huge pop. Her coming back, everybody loved that.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey with the first elimination. Michael Cole's reaction to Pat McAfee joining the table. I don't know who was
Corey
better.
Graves.
I was like, Corey Graves loved it more.
Nah, Corey Graves was like, what?
But that's the thing. Corey Graves buried him as he come to the ring.
Mm-hmm.
But they had the best chemistry on the commentary table the whole damn night. Was Corey and Pat. Like, best friends at the end of it all. So, go freaking figure. We must protect truth at all costs.
Yes.
Cargill.
Live, laugh, love, Judgment Day. Ready?
Cargill eliminating Jax was a good spot. I like that one. And then we had the Universal Championship 4-way match. Reigns, Knight, Orton, Styles. God.
Solo took a bump. I'll give him
It was almost like a WrestleMania preview with everybody taking their happy ass time getting to the ring. It took almost 10 minutes? 15?
Might as well have Taker come out about twice, and that'll be all 4 of them coming out.
Oh, it was blah. Orton and Reigns paired up while Styles and Knight went at it. Crowd didn't seem to have a favorite, no. And that's right.
And from what I'm reading right there, yeah, predictable.
Yep.
It was predictable.
Bloodline had an impact on the match because, there's
like
no
I
DQ.
said, though, Solo took a bump.
That bash through the barrier.
Little cannonball through the carrier, yeah, he took
that. So I don't know if it's because there's a microphone right there or if it was really that hard.
I'll give him that.
He got knocked the fuck out. That was one of the worst sounding, like the worst sounding barrier breaks I've ever heard.
Yeah. I was kind of ticked off that, my theory didn't even come to play, not even a hint of it.
Nope.
Like, that was just atrocious.
No cash in.
It was atrocious.
I was waiting for it.
And then you have Priest come in the men's rumble for what?
A few minutes.
He was in there maybe like 20 minutes, but not even.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it made no sense.
I don't agree. He said this was a solid match. It was laid out well. No, it wasn't a solid match. It was.
You could give it a B, sure, but at the same time,
I'd give it a C.
B minus.
But like I said, it's hard to fully invest in the match now. Whoever Reigns wrestles, because you know the outcome going into it and how they will get there.
Mm-hmm.
So, and at this point,
Reigns,
spoiler alert: Cody
it's
Rhodes.
It's going to be a
Roman
triple
Reigns.
threat, but it's going to be Reigns, Cody, and Orton. That's what I think. The whole Rock spiel, I don't even think the Rock's going to be at Mania.
I don't think Orton will be part of it. It'll be 1-on-1.
No,
Cody and Reigns.
Because from what I'm hearing is, I don't think Roman's going to be at Elimination Chamber. So it's going to be a number 1 contenders match to see if somebody else is going to be in it. Now, for the world title, Seth won't defend that neither because he's injured.
Yep.
So it's going to be all number 1 contenderships.
Yep.
And for the Universal thing, Orton's going to win. Or they're going to do something with that. Because I don't know how Elimination Chamber is going to run this year. I don't know if they're going to do 2 number 1 contender Elimination Chamber matches or just 1. If they do just 1, it's going to be for the World Heavyweight.
Yep.
And everybody knows who's going to win that. Your boy Punk.
So we'll see how that pans out. One thing he did bring up that I was chuckling about, McAfee's Steve Austin impression while Michael Cole was running down bits and pieces about the matches. Michael Cole would say like 1 or 2 words. Pat McAfee, what? What? Loved it.
He's the new Jerry Lawler.
Yep. Then we go to the U.S. title, Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens.
Featuring William Regal.
Well, it needed something to make it better. It needed something to
William
make it
Regal
better.
should have been a special guest referee for that.
Oh, Jordan, we will come back and talk about Jade. Abso-fucking-lutely, we'll come back and talk about Jade. Your bae.
Yeah, of course. She's gonna win the women's world heavyweight title in Mania.
Oh, let's run this one real quick. U.S. title match between Prime Paul and Kevin Steen.
Kevin Steen. We're really going with that. Steen kill.
They gave it a B+. I think it was drug out way too far. It was way too scripted.
C.
It was the worst finish.
C.
No, I wouldn't even get a C. I should have waited to go piss during this match. By the way, in the middle of the women's rumble, somebody hit our mailbox out front. And then the kids across the street witnessed it, but we didn't know that's what it was. So my wife was like, I don't want to go out there by myself. And I'm like, I've got to go be an asshole to kids across the street. Turns out they witnessed it. Guy hit the mailbox, just kept on driving. So I've got his bumper out in my driveway.
Mailbox, not even a scratch.
Yeah, right.
But you got a piece of the guy's bumper.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah, so that happened.
A little sticky note there.
Anyway, yeah. Kevin Owens using the knucks that what's his name gave Logan.
Yeah.
Super stupid on his part.
Yeah.
Duh.
They're gonna have a rematch,
bad.
and everybody knows that. And then I'm telling you, after that LA Knight AJ Styles feud, or however that ends, LA Knight's gonna go after the U.S. title.
They billed Paul from Puerto Rico. He probably moved there for tax laws.
What?
Oh my god, it's so bad.
But before we get into the men's rumble, let's just do this.
You want to talk about Jade?
Yeah, why not?
Let's talk about
Let's
Jade.
do this shit. I'm telling you.
So
I'm happy she came in, made it to the Final Four. She should have won.
Yep.
She showed out big time. She
She
really
did.
did.
I will
doing that
say,
to Nia just like that, I was just like,
I will say,
all the way. Doing what they did to bubble wrap her and put her in the right spot is perfect.
yes.
Because she knew she wasn't going to be pitch perfect. She knew she had to get more wet behind the ears, and she did it the right way.
Yep.
And everybody knows, since Bailey won, yeah, she's going to fight Io Sky at Mania because damage control is, or in your case, damage plan.
Damage plan.
They're done, and that's going to be a Mania match, and Bailey's going to win it, whatever. But Jade Cargill is going to get that next push to challenge Rhea Ripley.
Yep. I think that's how it's going to go down.
She is. And I hope she wins. I really hope she wins. I hope they recognize that she's learning
It's going to be fun
a lot quicker, and she's better now, and
it's going to be fun to
she's gonna
see
know
how
what
they
she-
give her the big push straight to Rhea. How are they going to work that script wise?
Now, I'm not saying they might just do it right away. They might have a little build up. Hell, they might even have her in a couple matches before that, because you still got Elimination Chamber.
I was about to say, put the final 6 from the Rumble into an Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, they will do a women's one.
Let Jade win the Elimination Chamber and challenge Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, they could do
Take
it that
the
way,
title
too.
off
There's different ways you
Rhea.
can go about it.
Yeah.
You can do it that way. You can build it up.
Yeah, I don't think there's any stable that they could build around Jade. I don't think they need to.
I really think, and to be honest with you, if you really look at the bigger picture, that could probably be next to like a co-main event for night 1 of WrestleMania, like a like this, the start before the
Or
finish there.
maybe for us it could be night 2 after I get back from the cruise, and we can score some cheap tickets and watch from section 314,
Possible.
row 15, right up there at the very back.
Never say never. Right?
Look over the barrier, see the interstate. Physically, I think she's levels above the other women, but hopefully they don't let Becky win Elimination Chamber and she has to feud with Nia.
No.
Correct. 100%, Jordan. Totally agree. I think they might...
So they'll put her in a match with Nia.
What they should do is exactly what you said. What they probably will do is exactly what you said. Let Becky win Elimination Chamber and put Jade on the back burner for some unknown godly reason.
I pray to God not. Nobody really cares about that. Everybody knows Rhea can beat Becky.
Yeah.
So get a good little
And then once
spur of the
again-
moment, little charge, and then after that, Rhea just put her down, and that's it.
But at this point,
Nobody
we're also putting Jade on the fast track to where the fuck do we go now if she debuts at the Rumble and now is like top tier WrestleMania talent,
Well, she
which
could
she
be.
is. We all know she is from a wrestling standpoint, but
Hell, what they
from a
could
booking
do is,
standpoint-
or what they really could do is, they could put her in some matches between now going into Elimination Chamber like Raw, and have her fight Nia, and then on top of that, even after Elimination Chamber, if that's what happens, she ends up fighting Rhea at Mania, winning the title. She has Bianca Belair.
and like Jordan said, Bex wants to prove that she can beat Rhea. Make it a 3-way, make it a triple threat.
Sure, why the hell not?
I just don't want to see Jade go into what I call AEW syndrome, which is why I did not like Jade Cargill the last 6 to 12
She got a lot
months.
better, though. What they
She did
with
get
her
better,
with
but
the
she
whole bubble
ran
wrap.
out of people to challenge
Yeah.
and face because everybody had already challenged her, and even the more formidable foes had no reason to do it again.
Oh yeah, well AEW, yeah, she ran through it like freaking laundry.
It was a great gimmick until it ran its course and hit a dead end with nowhere else to go with it.
Yeah, that's why
They-
she left AEW because
They
knew
wrote
she had
themselves
nothing to prove.
into a dead end with that,
So
and it
that's why
sucks. It sucks.
She has numerous other talents she could fight in WWE now.
What was Jade's record when she finally left? 56.
Good it was.
Shit,
56,
let's see.
57.
Jade
Something like that. It could have been less.
AEW record.
Before she lost.
Let's see. She was 62 and 20 in her final stats. 52?
Yeah.
50. She was 52 and 2 when she left.
Yeah,
and
so
I think the
52
two
and
losses were the first two matches. She was 52 and 0.
Yeah. She lost to Chris Statlander twice.
61-1?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
Because her two losses were from Chris Statlander.
well, AEWResults.com says 60 wins, 2 losses, and it breaks it down as 52
So
and
that's
2
right,
in
60
singles.
she was
6 and 0 in
61.
tag, 2 and 0 in trio.
Yeah, she was 61 and 0 before she had her first loss.
Yeah,
And then freaking
because they started counting the tags and trios wins as wins, period. So
when she had, who was it? Kiera Hogan and Red Velvet.
Which it's
They're good to
all
look
good.
at, but they're all just eye candy.
Speaking of stats being back in AEW, because that matters.
Stay correct.
Because stats matter,
Yeah.
right? Because wrestling's real and life is scripted.
Yeah, AEW said rankings are back. Let's go. But yeah, Jade Cargill. Yeah, she was probably the biggest highlight out in the Royal Rumble.
If they would
I
have put a loss on Jade somewhere around 40, 35, 40, and let her keep that record, they could have run a lot longer with it.
Yeah, but
Take the
they made
TBS
her
title
go
off
through
of her.
Too much talent.
Yeah.
It was just like, okay, blow them over,
And
blow that over.
It got to the point where
sayonara.
she was working local indie,
They
jobbers
made Britt Baker look
get the
better
title
than
thing.
Jade. Now, I like Britt Baker, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, freaking Jade was way better than she was.
Yeah.
But they made her seem like, okay, you're just going to do all this, and it seemed like WCW back in the day with Goldberg, and we're going to pull out the taser treatment on you without the taser. And I'm like, okay.
So bad. But yeah, it was good to see her show up in the Rumble. I don't think we're going to get as much from her in the next few months as going to WrestleMania as we would like to. But it would be awesome to see what happens. It would be awesome to see what happens. That'd be a lot of pissed off people, pissed off women's division if she gets that express pass to Mania.
Well, if she fights in the Elimination Chamber and wins it, then yes. That's what I would say.
Yeah. So we'll see how that pans out. What about Liv if we're on the whole women's Rumble again? Yeah, Liv Morgan is back. Good point. Because Liv would pretty much get an express pass. Because she's been out with injury, but she was up there at the top when she got hurt.
Yeah, unfortunately, they're going to wait till after Mania for her.
Wait till a post-Mania push?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because she's going to fight Bailey.
Yeah, she didn't
If
really
Bailey
have that
wins
much
at
of a
Mania
program
against
before.
Io Sky, they're going to do something with her afterwards.
Yeah.
That's like the only thing you could really do with her.
I'm gonna
not gonna fight Rhea.
I'm gonna say Liv Morgan's gonna
Maybe she will fight Rhea. I stand corrected on that. She'll fight Rhea. Maybe at Elimination Chamber.
She'll be top of the program
before in between. It'll be like a SmackDown or Raw thing. It'll be like a Raw match or Elimination Chamber match. But they won't do that at Mania.
I'm gonna say Liv Morgan will be somewhere close to the main program about SummerSlam.
Possible. Oh, yeah, for like that.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about just for Rhea's sake. They'll probably, if they want to have that again, like a revenge type match.
Plant the seeds at Elimination Chamber.
or on a Raw.
Maybe Rumble pre-show.
Or they might even do it on a
Or
Raw
not
just
Rumble,
to be like,
Mania.
just to be like, oh, well, Rhea won that, and then she has Jade Cargill or Becky Lynch waiting in the wings.
Yeah. Yeah. Liv's going to get an express pass sooner than later.
Her,
But Liv is
Becky, and Jade
established.
all be in that women's elimination chamber match. I can tell you that
How
right
long
now.
has Liv been gone, though? 6 months?
No, it wasn't that long.
Was it?
No. Maybe 4.
4. I'm trying to remember what program she was with when she got hurt.
It was on Raw.
What line was she going with though? Like what feud?
She was fighting Rhea.
Yeah.
She was trying to win the women's world title.
So that could theoretically put Liv and Bex and Rhea.
What they could do with that is have Rhea, Liv, and Becky at Elimination Chamber in a triple threat. You can do that as an Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
Not in the chamber, just as a triple threat match. I
Yeah,
like that.
just
I like that.
just for that. Yeah, you could. I'm not saying they will.
No.
They probably won't. And I'm just saying you could. You'll probably see Liv and Becky and Jade and a couple other people in a women's elimination chamber match for #1 contendership for Rhea's title.
How about this? Liv, Becky, Jade, and I'm just looking through the lineup.
Nia.
Put Nia Jax in there. Give me 2 more.
It would have to be from Raw too. Here, scroll up on the list a little bit.
I'm just looking at the Mania, the Rumble entrance.
What, maybe Ivy Nile and Shayna Baszler or something?
Shayna maybe, just for just
Ivy
to
Nile
fill it
will
out.
be in there, and then
Let's put Ivy and Shayna in there.
yeah.
Ivy, Shayna, Nia, Bex.
I mean, you could say
Jade
Zoe
and
Stark
Liv.
too, but I could see Shayna over Zoe Stark.
Put them in an elimination chamber match.
#1 contendership.
Boom. For
Yeah,
Rhea.
that's-
And make that Mania night 1, 9:30, 10 o'clock on the card. Boom. Done. I mean, we wouldn't be able to see it, but you could. I'll be on a cruise ship.
you know, I'll be watching on Peacock and
I'll steal your login and watch it on Peacock from the cruise ship. So there's Liv. That's, I don't know. I'll get on one of the 7 fake ass Liv profiles that's following me on Instagram and try to chat with me. An NXT call up in chamber. I like that.
yeah.
I like that. Makes me
Yeah,
want to watch
Indy
NXT.
Hartwell.
Yep.
See Indy in there. That girl can
And,
go.
and now that Jordan Grace,
That's
broke
all
the
TNA
barrier,
stuff, though.
and TNA
you gotta
is
see
now
how you can't really do too much with
WWE.
that yet. If they do something
Could
with
you?
that, I could see WWE doing like a merger pay-per-view with them in the future,
well, I mean, we all know, obviously,
or an event.
that
or something.
TKO bought TNA,
Yeah,
and they're in the same
Mhm.
universe,
they could
no
end up
pun
doing a
intended.
pay-per-view together. It's the NWA TNA.
NXT
it would
call-up
be
/
WWE
TNA. Throw Jordan Grace in that shit.
The new Forbidden Door.
They'd have to come up with a different name. Tony wouldn't let him use it.
Or are they going to call it the Forbidden Gate? The Forbidden Chamber pay-per-view?
Oh, yeah.
You can keep going
Forbidden.
on with that.
It's so bad.
Boy. Yeah.
What do we say? Cody Rhodes and CM Punk.
So we'll be on now.
It's
that.
an AEW main event at WrestleMania. Swerve, Tony Khan bought TKO, and he is the TK in TKO now.
Jesus Christ.
TKO stands for Tony Khan only.
Tony Khan owns.
My name is on the contract.
It was me, Punk. It was me all along.
Oh my god. How about
The men's world.
Slim Jim and their sponsorship swooping in the whole damn
Well, no, that was more so just for LA Knight.
match?
That was just for LA.
Just LA Knight. And his
I think that's why they did it.
the commercial in the middle of his entrance.
Yeah, that's why they did it.
Seriously.
See, if they were smart, they would have LA Knight come out in the Slim Jim car. He could have did it, breaking the.
They
real
had the
glass.
Slim Jim car hanging over the people with the stupid all AR shit they still do. I can't believe that looks so bad, especially the Roman Reigns one. Like the N64 call, they want their graphics back. Like seriously, you're a multi-million-dollar company with all of this fucking technology at your disposal, producing 3 live shows that broadcast on TV every week, multi-million-dollar media company. And that's the shit you put on screen when Roman Reigns comes. Oh my god. Oh, I could rant about that all night.
On to the men's Royal Rumble, huh?
So it's been a great night.
Yep, that's it. See ya.
Oh, Men's Royal Rumble.
With
Jey
a pair
Uso,
of
Jimmy
crickets.
Uso. The Bloods versus the Crips, right
To
off the
yeet
bat.
or
There we
not
go.
to yeet?
If we were even worried about getting monetized, we're bringing up gang relations right here. This is going to go great. Right off the bat, I looked up the gif of what's his name in Walking Dead.
Oh, I saw that. Well,
Shit. That was fun. Jay lasted quite a while. Jay was like last 5, last 6? No.
last 10 maybe.
Last 10. He had some good time in there. You know, Jordan, I thought they spent all the pyro budget on Monday Night Raw for Cody. I didn't think they'd have any left for tonight.
Easy.
Oh my
there,
God, I
everyone.
get choked up. Like on Monday Night Raw, Cody comes out, all the smoke, and he comes out through the smoke, and then he hits pyro, coming out to the ring, and then he hits the ring, hits the turnbuckle, hits the pop, more pyro, and I'm like, is there any pyro left for anything else in the last hour of Raw? What's going on? No.
CM Punk don't even get pyro.
No. But Cody Rhodes gets a goddamn Disney World performance.
Yep. Because whoa.
No, it's whoa. Is that Finn Balor? No, it's Cody Rhodes.
No. Finn Balor's just.
Oh yeah, it's hot. Oh. Oh.
He don't even do that anymore. Prince Devitt lost his way.
Oh God, he did. I remember for the longest time I had a Finn Balor background on my phone. It was fun.
Everybody loved that though. It was just fun to go along with.
So let's see. Let's talk about those great vintage spots that they always do in the Royal Rumble and the throwbacks and the call-outs.
Oh yeah, such a throwback with Omos. What a throwback.
I was in Discord chatting and somebody said, "Yeah, no, nothing like that happened." I said the closest they come was Carlito. You know, somebody said
Carlito's been back.
Carlito's been back and he's resigned. I said exactly. That's the closest they come.
That's not anything. The closest thing they had was either Omos returning or freaking Pat McAfee.
Oh my God! So let's see: Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Grayson Waller, Andrade. Andrade's return was the biggest pop of the Men's Rumble.
No, Idolo.
Andrade El Idolo. That's it. Carmella Hayes, Shinsuke Nakamura, and the 3-minute sing-along. Santos Escobar, Karrion Kross.
See, what I could really do with this is I could give like positive side notes what's going to be the aftermath of all this. Then I could give in like, oh my God, the Men's Royal Rumble was great.
Yeah.
No, it really.
Dirty Dom number 9, Carlito 10, Bobby Lashley,
I can give
Ludwig
like more
Kaiser,
aftermath notes on this.
Austin Theory,
Whatever.
Prince Devitt, Cody
He's
Rhodes, Bronson Reed, Kofi
Like,
Kingston.
I don't understand. No, hear me out on this. When we were talking about Chad Gable at the end, you put Ivar in there, but you couldn't even put Chad Gable?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Like, shush.
Yeah, we could have used Chad instead of Ivar.
Yeah, like what the hell? You could have used Chad Gable instead of Omos.
Gunther
Would
coming
have got a
out.
bigger pop.
Ludwig came out 12, Gunther 18th, and
Chad Gable could have came out with Kurt
upset.
Angle. With Kurt Angle. Not Perk Angle. Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle
as his
with a broken
manager.
freaking neck.
No, Chad Gable could have came out with Kurt Angle as his manager, and the whole place would have went nuts.
Yeah.
Jordan can agree.
Now, yeah. Now with so they always have some kind of comedic spot. R-Truth hit it during the women's match. Pat McAfee had the comedic spot during the men's match.
Oh, it was so funny.
That
Him going in and out. Bye.
why'd you let me do that?
Oh.
He's so big.
Oh, and then he's going to talk about it on the McAfee show for a whole hour on Monday.
Just I was in the Rumble
for 34 seconds. Who cares?
38 seconds.
For whatever.
38 seconds. He was in for 38. Dipshit was in there for a minute 32.
Whatever.
I'm undefeated in Rumble matches.
I know you are.
I know. We'll talk about that on another show. Cowboy Jack, undefeated.
Do you want to give them a little like background on that? Because I don't think our group chat really understands about you being in a Rumble and your background with wrestling a little bit.
So Jordan's going to be privy to this. He can play witness when we chat about it. If you don't know, and this is your first time watching Shooting the Breeze or anything like that, they call me Cowboy Jack because I have been in the wrestling business for 16 years. I was a commentator, ring announcer. TV show host for Evolution Championship Wrestling, ring announcer and commentator, lead commentary for Evolution, color commentary and ring announcer for NWA Smoky Mountain Wrestling, CWA, whatever incarnation that Tony Gibbons has had down in Kingsport. So yes, I do have some time in the ring. But the long story short was I won a managers and officials battle royal one night in Kingsport, Tennessee. And I'll have the whole story. There should be some video footage out there somewhere. I'm gonna try to find it. If not, we got pictures.
You can put them on
That'll be a fun Shooting the Breeze show.
Oh yeah.
But yes, that is how Cowboy Jack is undefeated in battle royals in Royal Rumble matches. Not really Royal Rumble matches, but yeah. Anyway, Braun Breaker, Omos, Pat McAfee, JD McDonough.
Speaking of Braun Breaker, I'm telling you right now, I could see this happening. Him and Corbin coming up and taking the tag titles from Priest and Baylor.
Drew Carey lasted longer
I know,
than Pat
I was saying
McAfee.
that
Yes,
too, but you were...
sorry. It all comes back around.
No, it's fine. That's why
Jack.
it's up there.
Oh,
But Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin, I believe, are going to get a call up. More so Corbin to get called back up. But him and Breaker are going to win the tag titles. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I think they're going to win them eventually. It seems fitting.
I can see that coming back around, yeah.
It's going to seem fitting so Baron Corbin can get a title on him.
Yeah, before he finally writes himself off and says, screw this, I'm done.
I could see it.
R-Truth, 24th, finally shows up in the right Rumble this time.
Who knows? Who cares?
Mike, The Miz, 25th. Damian Priest, without a Money in the Bank briefcase.
Made no sense.
CM Punk, 27th. Prince Puma, 28th.
No, that was Triple H who came in, not CM Punk.
So bad. Yes, the Ricochet, 28th.
Prince Puma.
Prince Puma.
Hey, you started that.
Prince Puma, 28th. Killshot is in AEW. Yeah. Ricochet was Prince Puma in Lucha Underground. Swerve Strickland or Shane Strickland was Killshot in Lucha Underground. And if you didn't know, Angelico in AEW was Angelico in Lucha Underground.
The only thing I could say about the rest of this is
CM Punk, Ricochet, Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn.
Yeah, well,
Last
Sami
four.
Zayn, I'm kind of shocked. The only thing I see him doing is I see him like fighting with who did he get eliminated by? Was it Priest or was it McIntyre? I think it was McIntyre.
McIntyre.
I could see him feuding with McIntyre right now for a little bit, but I don't know how far that's going to go. I don't know what they're going to do with McIntyre or Zayn.
Yep. Let's see. Came down to Rhodes, Punk, Gunther, and McIntyre. Straight Edge Superstar took out the Scottish Warrior first. Mm-hmm. Rhodes eliminated Gunther shortly after. Final two battled for several minutes until Rhodes threw Punk over the top rope to win his second straight Rumble. For the first time in 26 years, somebody has won 2 Rumble matches in a row. Spoiler alert, or surprise, surprise. You know, they didn't talk about that, you know, every freaking Mania promo cut before. So we saw that one coming. He said the men's Rumble was pretty standard fare. It was entertaining, but not unpredictable. Correct. Most of the eliminations made sense.
That Rumble was not a B.
No.
It was like a C minus.
Most of the eliminations made sense. Some of the comedy stuff was great, and a few people had standout moments. That's being generous. That's being generous. However, the outcome never felt like it was much of a choice, unfortunately. I would really love to see CM Punk win it just for shits and giggles. But yeah,
he's right. Drew's contract is coming to an end soon.
Yep.
You'll see him.
They
in
gave it a B.
or
I give
AEW.
I give it a low C, C minus.
Now, the only thing I can tell you on the outcome of all that, I can tell you the aftermath a little bit. Gunther, since he has the Intercontinental title, like I've been saying, they want him riding into Mania with the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
And he's going to lose to Jey Uso. They're going to put the Intercontinental title on Jey Uso.
Yeah.
And as for Cody, everybody already knows he's going to go after Roman. Is he going to win this time? Most likely.
I hope so.
And you can get this roller coaster over.
So the reason that I have dialed out of WWE for so long and watched AEW was not only because I loved AEW's jump into it fresh, totally different, was I was sick of seeing the same shit over and over in WWE.
Well, at least you get to see the Bucks of Youth against Sting and Darby.
It was John Cena in every damn match. And by the time AEW rolled around, it was John Cena and Roman Reigns in every damn match. And for the past 3.5 years, it's been Roman Reigns on every pay-per-view and every main event.
Yeah, and that's the only thing they had at a moment. Now they're starting to get more people, but now they've
had more people.
Yeah,
and for 3.5 years, it's still been Roman fucking Reigns.
It's because everybody knows what they really want to do. They want him to surpass Hogan. And to do that, he would have to be champion all the way until freaking September.
Yeah, where's The Rock's finish the story?
Yeah. Where's The Rock's finish the story? Oh, it'll come soon, real soon. I'll come on SmackDown in a promo saying that Cody's going to beat him and that he endorses him.
See, exactly. This is what really happened.
And besides that, I mean, Orton, I'm telling you, I could really see a triple threat being Orton, Cody, and Roman. Before I thought of my Priest theory, that's what I thought was going to happen until The Rock showed up.
Yep.
Now I'm like, oh man, now The Rock wants to get into it. So they might as well just take the title off of Roman.
I think we should have seen The Rock tonight. We should have seen The Rock show up.
Everybody knew that wasn't going to happen with all the drama with WWE going on.
Yeah, with everything going on the past 48 hours.
And then on top of him joining TKO, being one of the board members, and then the whole Netflix deal, too.
Yeah.
So everybody knew. It kind of seems like he might just take a step back now and just let Roman and Cody do their thing. Yeah. And then, if that's the case, just add Orton to the mix. You got yourself a post-rivalry after the fact because Roman's going to leave. And then Orton and Cody are going to go at it for a while.
And now you have something to carry into the next year. Because let's face it, WWE is on a Mania to Mania year. Mania is not only... It's the big show and it's the reset button. Like everybody's always said for years. Mania is the reset button. And you have a new program after that. You're right. Take it off Roman. Put it on Cody.
Yep.
Let's go. Oh, notable moments and observations. Having both Usos begin the Rumble was an awesome decision. I did like that. Sure. That was fun to see.
Yeet to no yeet.
Yep, yeet versus no yeet.
Yay.
Andrade's mask. That was nice.
Well, yeah, they were doing that in AEW, and then they just updated it.
Well, he had the same mask for ages in AEW, though.
Mm-hmm. They just updated it now, which is good.
But it was a little special for tonight. I liked it. McAfee marking out to Nakamura was hilarious. Oh my god, yes. Don't dance, he'll come kick your ass. Oh, that was so bad.
Yeah. But besides that, I mean...
Interaction between Escobar and Andrade indicates Andrade may be a babyface going forward.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. I'm not surprised.
I think
might be like the new leader.
I think MJF being a babyface going forward has more weight to it.
By the end of 2024.
Lashley speared Dominic, turned him inside. That was brutal. That was bad. I cringed a little bit there. What is Martin talking about?
What's he talking about? What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis? There's always one somebody asked about Vince.
Who?
Who? What? Huh?
Who asked about Vince? Huh?
Huh? Don't Marty get in here. Click the link. Clicky the linky.
Yeah, unless he's looking at something else, maybe.
Authors of Pain and Street Profits. Yay. McAfee's short time in the Rumble was so funny. No, it wasn't. It was ridiculous. It was bad. That was bad. Shouldn't have happened. Bah. Reed made carrying 2 men on his back look easy. Well,
one of the reporters. He must be looking at
oh,
the website or something.
You're watching the wrong. You're watching the wrong pre-show or post-show.
Nah, he must be looking at somebody else's.
R-Truth and Jax have been the only people to compete in both Rumble matches on the same night.
The crazy cosplay attire from Selena Vega. Looking like she was coming out of freaking Halo or whatever game it was.
Yeah. Who did that in AEW? Somebody came out with like the whole wing thing. Was it Kenny?
Who?
Kenny Omega.
Oh, Kenny.
Did he have
the kitty? It was a
kitty.
Kitty. The cat? She's back? She's
No,
still around?
who came out with something like that on AEW? No, Athena.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Athena had the blades.
Yeah, I think she did that in NXT.
Did she do it in NXT? Brought it
I
up?
think that was NXT.
As Ember Moon?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Might have to do some research on that one.
That, or it could have been AEW.
See, I knew I saw it in AEW
one
somewhere. Yeah.
pay-per-view, but
Yeah.
maybe. But yeah, you're right, it was Athena.
Punk generally looked like he was having a blast. You goddamn right he did.
Yeah,
Punk looked like he was having fun.
Start talking at the end and dragging it out too long.
Yep, that was...
And then hitting the pedigree because he thought he was Triple H the whole
That was the death knell.
Yeah, it was AEW. But
that
minus
was
that...
What was the match where it got so bad that the Discord chat was talking about fucking McDonald's versus Burger King for 15 minutes?
The Universal.
Yeah.
Out of all matches.
During the Universal Tag match, or the Universal Championship match, in my Discord channel, we were talking about Burger King versus McDonald's for 15 minutes. Because we were wanting nostalgia. And somebody said, a McDonald's cheeseburger gives me nostalgia. And I said, a Big Mac sounds really good.
Hey, I chose that Wendy's Big Bag. Forget that.
Well, Wendy's Big Mac is good. And then somebody said, Five Guys, mic drop.
Yeah.
I was like, no. If I want a grease burger, I go to Wendy's, not Five Guys. Five Guys isn't terrible.
The only other burger that's greasy and good and not as expensive as Five Guys, Sonic.
Sonic's good.
Sonic
Yeah.
has some good burgers.
Five Guys is great for that hangover burger when you need something just greasy and carb up.
Anyway, enough of the burger chat here.
That was more entertaining than that match.
Yeah.
somebody came in later and goes, I was wondering what happened during that match, but I see the chat, so I'm pretty much caught up. Like, yeah.
The only other thing I can really say is what you're looking at right now. Not the men's rumble, the U.S. title. The U.S. title, what's going to happen is they're going to have a rematch, either at Elimination Chamber or on SmackDown. Probably Elimination Chamber. But then after the fact, there's already going to be another rivalry going on, and when that ends, Logan Paul is going to end up meeting up with his next opponent for Mania. And I've been saying it all along, LA Knight. Knight's going to win the U.S. title.
So they're going to get a rubber match, maybe Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Put them in the chamber, even though it's not, 6 guys. Put them in the chamber anyway. Make it a cage match. Let them use the knuckles.
I mean, you could probably just do a street fight at Elimination Chamber.
True. Put a street fight in the chamber.
But there's no DQ in the chamber anyway.
Still. We're getting preposterous as it is, so let's just
ECW
go over the top.
December to December.
ECW.
An Extreme Rules Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
What?
But yeah, you're right. Give him the rubber match at Elimination Chamber. Let him
do
go.
A street fight.
Street fight, no DQ, whatever. Put Logan Paul over for the final time. Somebody was chatting about...
Yeah, LA Knight's going to feud with AJ Styles
and
up
then,
until Chamber.
Let
And
KO
then-
run his contract out and go to AEW. I want to see him and Eddie Kingston.
Kevin Steen against Eddie Kingston.
Kevin Steen in AEW. I want to
Kill
see it.
Steen,
Let's make
kill.
it happen. Let's go to greener pastures, Kev. Let's do this.
Logan Paul versus LA Knight, and I can't wait for Knight to win his first freaking title.
Oh.
It'll be the U.S. title at Mania.
Let's see. What did Bleacher Report say the final word was?
B-. I told
24
you.
Royal Rumble delivered some entertaining moments. There
to
wasn't a
B.
single outcome on the card that didn't feel obvious heading into the show. Correct. Women's Rumble was the more unpredictable of the two, but
Yep.
Bayley was always the favorite due to due to the story WWE has been crafting. Unfortunately, correct. We all knew Andrade and Naomi would show up, but having Grace make a surprise appearance and to hear multiple references to TNA on a WWE broadcast was a great sign that the new regime wants to do a thing in a new way.
It's all because TNA is part of TKO.
Because
WWE.
TKO bought TNA, so
So
yeah,
they're allowed to do that now.
yeah, you're gonna. I think NXT is no longer the. I don't know. Maybe NXT is still like the proving ground, the build up. We doing shots? Goodness gracious. NXT may still be the proving ground for WWE. I don't know. Maybe TNA turns into the Ring of Honor of AEW. It's still going to be that side promotion.
No, that's why they got NXT.
You think Ring of Honor is AEW's NXT?
100%.
And TNA is just going to be the retirement home, like it's always been?
TNA is just going to be like...
Moose?
No. Oh, yeah, sure. But...
We got Moose and we got...
TNA's going to be like
Dolph
what New
Ziggler now.
Japan is to AEW. Like, oh, I can always go out and look at that talent. You know what I mean?
You're
That's what-
signed there, but you're technically...
Yeah, you're allowed to move around a little.
I can see that.
That's what TNA is to WWE now. It's like what ECW was to WWE back in the day when Paul Heyman was running it, before WWE bought him out.
Paul
They would all-
Owens did a great job. McAfee was on fire. Nothing was booked confusingly. This won't go down as one of the best Rumbles, but it was a fun way to out. Grade B-. I would not agree. C at best.
You can give it a B-.
I will say this. Out of all the Royal Rumbles I've watched, this was one of them.
What do you mean this was one of them?
It was one of them.
One of them that
It was a Rumble.
it was a rumble to get through.
It was a Rumble. It is what it is. And with that, I think this is going to be one of the shortest post shows ever. So we're going to leave it with a little damage plan. Because why not? I'm Cowboy Jack. He's the honorary gentleman. We've been shooting the breeze. We'll see y'all next time. Be good to one another.